Thank you guys for tuning in. You guys know you are watching JFK's Way, and I, of course, I'm that guy, man. I am JFK. We doing things my way on this side. So I want to show you guys, of course, some fly fitteds today, man. You know, Fitted Friday, show something Saturday. The weekend's here. So we're going to get straight into it, man. I'm going to show you guys some of my favorite logos in baseball history. Right now, you see I'm also wearing one of them. This is also one of my favorite logos of all time. They have actually recently got rid of the Indian. So we're going to show one of their little nemesis right now. We're going to show a great team. This is a logo that you do not see all the time. This right here is the very first one I'm going to show you guys from the Cincinnati Reds. You know, we got to keep the ladies first. So right now, we're going to show a woman's first fitted right here. I mean, you guys see this logo again. This is something you do not see every day. Now, I am not a huge Hat Club guy. I do buy from Hat Club. I've been a member of Hat Club for over 10 years. So shouts out to the guys at Hat Club. But this is from Hat Club. You guys can hardly see it, but it's right there. There is an NE. The New Era logo is on the side. They kept the Batterman on the back, classic MLB logo. But again, man, this right here is something you do not see every day. One of my favorites, actually, believe it or not. Now, the Cincinnati Reds have a long history. Some people hate them, some people love them. Me personally, I love a lot of their logos. So I'm gonna burn through this right here and show you guys some of my collection. As you guys can see, some of these have side patches, some of these do not. Some of these have multi-shaded UVs, which is the undervisor. Some of these do not. Some of them have black. Some people don't like black. But speaking of black, we're going to jump straight into it. This one right here is something you do not see every day. Something that you got to love, you got to respect. If you like to highlight the bright shades, you got a lime green UV right here, which is the undervisor, the UV. We got the lime green C right here. Now, this C is actually kind of iconic, man. If you guys know anybody from the West, so you see a lot of rappers from the West, particularly guys from Compton, they call it Bompton out there, so they wear the Cincinnati Reds logos all the time. Now, me personally, I don't agree with wearing C's on hats, just from my background, so whenever I wear this logo, it has to have a pitcherman on it. Now, you guys see that one? I keep it on the black side of things. Now, this right here, as you guys can see, it's just the pitcherman by itself. They call him Mr. Redlegs. There is no C on this one at all. Now this one I love. This is, you guys can see the stitching is really fine on this. This hat actually sticks out. You know, it's really good. The NE, the New Era logo, you see it's visible, so you know what it is from afar. You know what I'm rocking. Black undervisor, which I do not have a problem with, because that means my undervisor is not going to get too dirty and people notice it, or even me. So this right here is a classic. It's a must. This right here, same logo, but if you look, it's like they pitching to each other. You see that? They pitching brothers, man. So when you collect, you got to know which ones you're getting. You know, you got to look for ones that you don't see every day. Now, this one actually pitching this direction is the one that you do most commonly see. This one right here, pinching to the left, is the one that you do not see too often. Ironically enough, I believe they're honestly the same size. This one actually might be a little bit bigger. Just looking at it, the stitching, of course, is different. This one sticks out a lot more. This is a gray crown, black visor, black undervisor, and a black stitching of the New Era sign. Now, I'm gonna keep that logo going. Now, this one, you might think that I just showed it to you, but there actually is a differential between the two. This is a dark gray, kind of like a seaman, like an old sweater kind of gray. This right here is the workout sweater, the one that you want to keep clean, the light gray one. If you see the crown, there's two different shades on the crown, but this one does have a red undervisor, red button at the top. So this one's just a little bit darker. Pitcherman is actually facing the same way, and actually they're the same. But also, another thing I want to point out, if you look at the outfit, if you notice the outfit on this one's also different as well. If you notice the uniform he's wearing, there's no stripes in that, right? There's stripes in these ones. All of these ones have stripes. So we're going to keep it going. I'm going to rush through these real quick. Get through some of these kind of fast for you guys. I ain't going to take too much of y'all time, and I appreciate y'all rocking with me. But this right here, now this is definitely a grail for me. You see the teal UV. This actually glows in the dark, and so does this patch. Now, you never really see the pitcherman on it, Mr. Redlegs. You don't see him on there twice on too many fitteds. So this has an actual white interior as well, though, which was kind of odd that they did with the white guts. You had a primarily black hat, but you made the guts white. So, which means you got to be careful when you wear this, especially for some of those older guys. If you sweat a lot, you know, you got to wipe that to keep a sweatband on you whenever you throw this one on. But this right here is iconic, man. This is a teal, as you guys can see. New Era logo. This is one of my favorites of all time. And as you guys can see, that outfit is striped, man. See, you got the stripes on. I told you, this one ain't got no stripes. Those three all got stripes. This one right here, believe it or not, it's pink. Now, this is love. Love to you out there, because this was an assist. I was not at the store when I got this. This was love. Love, one of mine, took a trip for me. Love, man, I appreciate it as always. This is actually black and pink. Pink UV. You know, guys like the pink bottoms, man. A lot of people have been chasing the pink bottoms. This side patch says 1970 to 2002. So this is also a side patch you do not see every day. But notice, pay attention. Stripes on that uniform. You see what I mean? You see what I mean? There's stripes on that one. I'm trying to keep these in the order that I collect mines in when I stash them away. Now this right here is definitely, yo, shout out to my man in Exclusive Fitteds. I love you, bro, because if it wasn't for you, I would not have this. Classic, what they call the good green. It's the green UV. Classic shit. Classic shit, as you guys see right here. Inaugural season 2003 on the side patch. That's official. That's super, super official. See the C at the bottom. I'm cool with that C being at the bottom. All red. Only thing I do not like is, again, that blend shit, man. People like this, but I like my shit to stick out, especially when you see logos on each side. I love my shit to stick out. White interior. So again, you know, this one you got to keep icy. Got to have a sweatband on the inside. Or, you know, if you sweat a lot, be careful if you sweat a lot, because I know how that can be. You know what I'm saying? Especially if you're in activities or you out there in the sun. I actually threw this pin on here because if you guys can see the pin, it's the Cleveland Indians versus Cincinnati Reds. I actually zoomed in and showed you guys this before one of my later videos. So you guys check that out. It's probably one of my last videos I threw up. This right here is what we call that glorious green, that Christmassy shade. This is red and green with a green UV. You guys can see he's red with the green stripes. Again, that's a striped outfit, man. I told you, that's the one you primarily see. Now this right here, just that glittery gold. You see that gold? Hopefully that gold hitting right, but it's green and gold on the side. This right here says Cincinnati, established in 1669? If I'm reading this right, excuse me, 1869. Red stockings. So in fucking 1969, it was already 100 years old. So this is 150th anniversary right here. Like I said, I'm gonna show you guys how I keep mines. Right? Because that ain't the only one. I'll try to keep the patches together. Boom. Oatmeal and oats, baby. This one right here is actually like a tannish shade. I don't wear brown too often, but I had to do this because of the logo, man. And you guys see this right here on the side. It's also another 150th, established 1869. Yeah, the stitching on this is a lot more cleaner. A lot more cleaner. Can't mistake a 1669 for 1869. It happens sometime. But this one is icy, man. Real clean. Also, white interior, white guts on that. And you know how we keep it, man. Broccoli and clover leaves kind of shade. You see the orange? That's an orange UV. Now, this is really bright for my standings. But again, you see I got a little brightness going on today. You know, you see the greens, you see the... But this right here was really bright. I love the kind of olivish green. I love green. Green is one of my favorite shades. But that orange is just bright and it really pop, especially on the side. You know, that's orange and gold. So, you know, putting them two, that collaboration of shades together, you already gonna get some, you know, some attention, highlights from that. Orange and gold on 150th. Again, same side patch as you guys see. So I own all three of those. I believe there's one more coming out, or one more that's already out. Like I said, I don't own them all, man. These are just the ones that I own, some of my favorites from one of my favorite logos. Now we're going to get out of the older ones and bring it in to somewhat more recent, a little more up to speed. I still wasn't alive yet. This is World Series 76 right here. You guys see this patch right here? This right here is all orange, but as you see, we are getting into this logo here with the C over and the picture cutting through the C. So, and as you guys look at that outfit, there's no stitching in that. You see that? It's crazy. No stitching in that. That's the first one I showed you guys. No stitching in that, right? So we get into the bright colors. We get into the brights. This right here is one I have never, ever seen. I've never seen nobody else with this one. So if you got one, hold on to it. If you know somebody with one, salute them. But this right here is from the Ultimate Patch Collection. You guys can see that right there on the size tag. Ultimate Patch Collection, Cincinnati Reds, National League. Zoom in real good for you guys so y'all get that, so I ain't got to do too many edits here, right? And the C is actually on the right side, which I'm okay with. And there's a New Era sign sticking out like it's supposed to. So something on both sides, man. I love when they do that. Classic MLB Batterman. A good gray UV. Love that. Again, just one of my faves, man. So again, we get into the side patch era right now. We're getting through some of the things on the side. Showed y'all those. Now this one right here, I'm gonna show you almost an identical. This is what I call the attack of the clones right here. Shouts out to the guy Leon. There's a guy named Leon, one of the guys that helped put this hat right here together. What you see on the side says Riverfront Stadium. Now, from what he told me, there is not too many of these out there. I was honored and very, very privileged. A high thank you for letting me get one of these. But as you see, you can hardly see that, right? This is one thing I love the hat. Love the hat. Thankful to have it. Hate that they did this. The logo is there, but if I don't zoom and I don't show you, you would never even know that it's a New Era hat. You would never even know, and that's what I don't like. I like my stuff to stand out, you know. So, and this right here might look like exactly what I just showed you, right? It's actually not. It's a totally different side patch. This one right here is Cincinnati Reds 1975 World Series. Now, when you look at these two, you almost see that they're identical. Both got red UVs, right? Both got the same logo on the front. Side patch is totally different, but the logo is almost the same, but the stitching on these is different. The stitching on the 1975 is very, 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 very well embroidered. It actually sticks out. You guys can see that. He actually sticks out around the hat, around the face. The whole body of him actually sticks off of the fitted, like it's off of it. This one, on the other hand, is not. This one from the Riverfront Stadium is actually inside. It doesn't stick out at all. See, there's a difference. There's a difference, people. I be catching people with that. Some people notice, some people don't. And again, if you don't, this is just one of the small cues and small things that you gravitate to get your attention when you pay attention to details and fitteds. Now this one right here is very, very similar to that. This is also Cincinnati Reds 1975. You see what that says, World Champions. See how I like mine. I like my shit to stick out. Classic, gotta have it. Gray UV. Again, these two together, 75-75. You see how I keep it? World Champions. Both versions. So if there's a white version out there, if anybody knows there's a white version for the 75 series side patch, let me know. Again, I'm definitely looking for a few more of those. Now this one right here is one you do not see every day. This is the pinstripes. This says Cincinnati Reds. Boom. Right there, 1869 established. So, and on the back it says Cincy, so you know that it's Cincinnati. Letting y'all know. But I love it. This is an oldie but goodie, man. It's been around for a while. As you see, it's white, so it definitely gets a little dirt on it because it's been around for a while. But definitely one of my favorite logos. This is actually also a classic because, boom, retro classic New Era. This is when this was a time frame when New Era was doing all the throwback stuff, exactly how throwback stuff was. If you see that this had actually 4 tags in it, which is not common for New Era hats these days, but it says 100% wool on this one to let you know how throwback they kept it. 100% wool. That's how they kept it. Classic. Classic. So I was so happy they did that. Hopefully you guys can see that. So yeah, man, definitely. And last but not least, I'm gonna leave y'all with a real isotope, a goodie. This right here is teal. It's not blue. I don't care how it looks on your camera. It's not blue. It's a greenish, bluish green. I promise you, it's not blue. This right here is Cincinnati Reds. One of my favorites of all time, just for the shades that they used. Cincinnati embroidered on the back, very similar to this one, which has the red Cincinnati. This one, on the other hand, is just icy, man. Icy white crown all the way around. A black brim, a teal UV. Yeah, I keep the barcodes on mine. I want y'all to know it's fresh when I step out. I keep my stickers on, man. To those that remove their stickers, I respect that. We all different. When I grab my hats also, so I'm not grabbing and brimming, I'm on the sticker. So like if you eating something, right? Or imagine if you eating something, some people just, you got to take your hat off or grab your hat, fix your hat. Me, I'm right where them stickers is at, so my fingers and stuff is not all over the brim. But again, it's just me, man. You know, I've never seen nobody else give y'all that story or that explanation, but that's what I do it for. Icy, man. Icy. If you got a pair of freshwater Air Max 95s or the freshwater Griffies that's been out 5 times, however many times they retroed that sneaker, this right here is an isotope, man. This is one that definitely goes well with those sneakers. So I just ran through a good amount of my fitteds, man. Some of my Cincinnati Reds. I'm sure sooner or later there'll be some more to come out, or maybe I'll backtrack on some old ones. I'm usually on a hunt here and there. It's not a constant thing, but I am a collector, man. So thank you guys for tuning in. Much love to everybody. Hey, if you ain't subscribed already, what you doing, dog? Like, just hit subscribe. It's free. It don't cost you nothing to subscribe. You can check me out on JFK_the Great. I'm also on Instagram. But I ain't gonna talk you guys to death. Thank you guys for tuning in. Peace and love. And you know me, man. I'll catch you guys on the next collector's video, man. Thank you guys for tuning in.
I'm the flyest to ever walk in here. You might be listening, wondering.